Hello again, fellow BeachBum traders. Thank you for joining us for episode number 4 in our series on option strategies for beginners with examples. In episode number 4 in this series on option strategies for beginners with examples, we're going to share with you the further evolution of our option strategies relative in particular to selling puts and buying back puts and collecting profit on the difference in the premium. Again, further evolution in some of our other option strategies for beginners with examples, and we'll share with you some further enhancements to some of the tools that we use to assist us in trying to make money with our options trading, and also how you can get access to those tools, which we also will help you make money with your options trading and help you succeed in your trading career. So again, stick around and we'll share with you all these option strategies for beginners with examples, and also the further enhancements to the tools that we hope will help you and assist you with making money with your options trading and succeeding in your trading career as well. So let's get started. I'll put it, I've got under our trade ideas. We've been talking about this for several weeks, that we're evolving our option strategies. We've been, selling and buying back covered calls for quite a while. And then this year we started selling and buying back cash secured puts. So we're developing our strategy, our system on how to make money selling and buying back cash secured puts. Again, I'm using cash secured puts because most of my trading is a retirement account, so they have to be cash secured. If you want to sell them, trade them without the cash secured option, you can do that. And again, I'm finding this a good way to make money in choppy markets. So again, there's plenty of ways to make money in any market. Even if it's just going to chop around for a while, we can make good money. I'm working on series of videos on the options wheel strategy, continuing to research that, test various things in that area. We just released our first video on what is the options wheel strategy. I have more coming out that will explain this in more detail, and we'll talk about how we're using the options wheel strategy to make money as well. Again, we've been talking about, the probability that options are exercised early, and I'm asking for your feedback. We have a topic in the Discord, so if you have feedback on how often in your experience, your options have been exercised early, that would be helpful, as that feeds into this strategy. So again, talking and now we're focusing more on selling cash secured puts as an additional way to generate revenue. The negative is it does tie up your buying power during the duration of that cash secured put, and for that reason, as you'll see below, I've shortened the window for the expiration date on these cash secured puts to about 30 to 40 days out. Again, it must be cash secured in a retirement account, better than just having cash sit there. So again, I'm looking for other ways to make money deploying cash versus just having it sit there. And this is one option, as we'll talk about in a few minutes. Another option is dividend stocks. And I'm going to be working in more detail on those options for deploying capital and making money when there are not better trading opportunities as well. We sell cash secured puts when the stock's going down, which means the put price is increasing. We buy them back when the stock price is going up, which means the put price is decreasing, and then rinse and repeat. So, and again, collect the difference in premium as much as possible due to that choppy nature. So again, part of our criteria is we don't want crappy stocks or zombie stocks. We don't want to get stuck. If these puts do get exercised, we're going to end up owning that stock. And again, we don't want to get stuck with a stock that we don't want. I also have realized I don't want to try to sell a put against a stock that I would rather watch and just buy the shares. A good example recently is Disney. We had a cash secured put out there that had been purchased, and then Disney dipped down below where I would have bought the shares. So again, those stocks that are present a good setup or close to my target price, I don't want to sell puts on those. I'll just put them on the watch list and buy the shares. Strike price, I'm going to sell them for a strike price that's less than or equal to my target buy price. So again, somewhere, below where I wouldn't actually just buy it. 30 to 40 days to expiration based on input from the wheel strategy. That's a recommendation as to where the delta, where the price is optimal. Return on invested capital. I'll show you in our spreadsheet that we've developed, our Google sheet that we've developed, that I'm in the process that I'll show you as to how I'm identifying opportunities to sell puts, sell cash secured puts. I'm looking for at least a 5% or better return on invested capital. I have a calculation for the daily ROIC, daily return on invested capital. Tracking the stock price distance from the strike price. So how close is it? And I'm looking at a delta. Again, the recommendations I'm hearing is a delta less than 0.3. So there's less than a 30% chance that it will be in the money and therefore get exercised. So again, these are questions. So if anyone again has input as to how to fine tune some of these parameters for our strategy, I'd love to hear your input. So again, we've been developing. Last week, we introduced this new Google Sheet, the Puts ROIC Google Sheet. Our All Access and VIP Patreons have 24/7 access to this Google Sheet. It's under construction. I'll show you some enhancements that I've made to this, and we'll talk about them. So again, if you would like, access to this outside of our weekly trading game plans, you can join our Patreon at the All Access or VIP level. So you'll see I added a last, low, and high columns with the corresponding option prices. I added this to our automation. Certain columns in this are based on Google Finance functions, and others I've developed automation that automatically updates those columns at the end of the day after market close. We run the automation and it will update the Google Sheet. I also added highlighting for ROIC greater than 5, which we just discussed was my criteria. I also have a backup sheet with snapshots. I'll show you the research, which is when I identify a potential stock that I might want to sell cash secured puts on. I put in the research tab, and then we run the automation. It'll return the ROIC back. And then if it's something we want to put on a watch list, we'll move it to the watch list tab. But I'm keeping snapshots of ones we've analyzed in the past in a backup sheet, so you can see things we've analyzed in the past. But my automation doesn't run against the backup sheet any further, just on ones in the research tab. Also, I added a link to the option Seller ROI tool. We're going to look at that and how I'm using that to identify potential opportunities at the top of the temp sheet, just to make it quicker and easier for me to access that tool. And I created a topic. I asked ChatGPT about how I could get options data directly in a Google Sheet. And you'll see that discussion in this thread in our Discord. Eventually, it told me Google Finance functions don't support options data, but Yahoo Finance functions via an AP or via an add-on to a Google Sheet might be an option. So I started pursuing that. I couldn't solve it right away. So if anyone else has experience in this area, I'd love to have your feedback, your experience. for the benefit of all of our fellow BeachBum traders. Again, this is just ongoing thread of discussion in our Discord. And again, our Discord's free to join, so everyone can join in this discussion. Again, you'll see my dialogue with ChatGPT about how to get options data into a Google Sheet. So again, I'm looking for direct ways, and again, then you could build your own Google Sheet with this type of options ROIC, return on invested capital calculations. So now I'll jump over and we'll look at the spreadsheet. So again, now I've got additional tabs. Here's our primary watch list of these are the stocks that I'm looking at potentially selling cash secured puts on. The green highlighting is telling me that Disney was going down, which meant that the option price was increasing. So I might want to look at selling cash secured puts on Disney as of Friday. Everybody else was going up. So again, not attractive at this point in time. You can see a lot of these are all based on Google Finance functions. So again, they're, could be 20 minutes out of date. Everything in gray here is columns that I'm updating via my own automation. So I'm picking the support and resistance of the stock out of our database, determining the strike price again out of table in my database. And then also I've got further automation that's identifying the last low, high, 52-week low and high price of the option. So I'm trying to figure out better ways to figure out how to price the option. Again, these tend to deteriorate over time as things get closer to expiration. So again, I'm trying to use this data to better price my option so that it's going to sell at an optimal price and I can buy it back again at an optimal price. So I'm trying to use this data again to help me determine how to more optimally price the option. So you can see all of these have a return on invested capital over 5%. Which is my goal. You can see the daily return on invested capital, the distance from the strike price, and how much, if it were a secured put, how much cash you would have to tie up to secure that put. Now you can see I have currently 3 out to sell on Amazon, Disney, and Generac. You'll see Generac's one we recently added. You'll see a number of these I recently added based on my research. They showed as opportunities. I did the research on them. They came back with an ROIC of over 5. So you see now I've got ROIC. We talked about ROIC. There's an opportunity there to sell puts against ARC that have a 5.6% ROI. Meta looks good. NVIDIA. TPR is Tapestry. It's a luxury goods company. And Tesla, it has a lot of return on selling puts. At one point, I think it was 7%. Now it's about 6%. But Tesla's run up quite a bit from where its previous bottom is. I may look at also what the ROIC is. We previously sold puts at 126. And made some money. So we may revisit comparing an opportunity at 126 with Tesla. So again, this is our watch list right now. So on Monday, I can watch this. And when things show up green, it's telling me the stock's going down. I might want to try to sell cash secured puts against additional symbols in this list or adjust the prices. I also have alerts automation that tells me to how to adjust, that I should adjust the prices on the ones I already have sells on, or potentially enter a sell on a put for one of these other stocks because it's again moving down, and it'll give me some hints based on this data as to what price I might want to enter that sell on. So the research tab are ones, and again, I'll show you in a second how I identified the ones to add on our research tab. But again, it has essentially the same data. It's not currently in my watch list, but it's ones that I've evaluated. And the reason they're not on the watch list is you'll see none of them have a 5% or better currently. But if they happen to pop up, turn green, that would tell me that now their return on invested capital is 5% or better. So then I might consider moving those up to our watch list. So you can see I have quite a few identified. CRM and Intel are currently showing as potential candidates. Their ROIC is not quite where I want yet, but we'll keep an eye on those. So to very quickly show you what my process is, and then we'll wrap up. Again, I'd love your feedback on if you find this spreadsheet for puts helpful, if you'd like to see further enhancements to it, etc., to this overall system for identifying opportunities with options with puts. Again, please put them in the comments to this video, in our Discord, and our Facebook group. Via social media, etc. You can find links to all those on our homepage. So under the links section on our homepage, beachbumtrading.com, bum without the U, find an invite to our Discord, links to our Facebook group, all of our social media, etc. So all different ways you can contact us with any questions, comments, feedback, recommendations for improvement. So just very quickly, again, I'm using this options seller ROI tool, and I put a link here on the temp spreadsheet. It's also in the tools on our homepage under links. So again, you can find it. There's the options seller ROI tool, again, on our homepage. All the tools we use, platforms, etc., is also in that link section. But if I put it there, I can click on this. I'm using this option seller tool to identify additional candidates. Right now, I'm typically doing this at the end of the day. So as I mentioned, I'm using a negative 0.3. So for a put, the delta goes from -1 to 0. So I entered that. Again, you can see right now I've got 45 max days to expiration. And then I'm scrolling down through these symbols to identify ones that have an ROI of greater than or equal to 5 that I might be interested in. And there's Snap. I don't know if I looked at Snap. There's some, if they're unprofitable, I don't want them. I don't want to end up owning them. Coin, I don't want. I love Unity's technology, but they're losing too much money. All of these other guys are losing money. Bill, Net, Twilio, I've looked at all of those. FTCH, you'll see, is in the research tab. So I ran FTCH, and at the time I looked at it, the ROIC was not what I wanted. So again, that's my process as I identify. I don't want Roku right now until they become profitable. Roblox, there's Tesla. You can see it's showing 5.6. And I did look at that ACCD, and it was not profitable. So again, this is my process now to identify ones to add to the research tab. I'm using this option seller tool. Once I identify one, I add it to the research tab, and then I run my automation, and it will calculate all of these data points for me and show me what the ROIC is based on, what strike price would I choose based on the support and resistance levels I have in my database. So again, that's my current process. I probably will do some additional videos on how all of this works, how you can use this puts ROIC spreadsheet. Again, if you would like to have access to the current version, it is under construction. I'm evolving this as quickly as I can to help me with my trading and hopefully help you with your trading and be successful and make money trading puts in particular in this case. You can join our all access or VIP Patreon levels, and it will grant you access to this spreadsheet as well as the ETF spreadsheet. So again, if anybody has any last minute questions, I can entertain that. Otherwise, If you have not already seen all of our other options video in our options playlist on our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel, we would highly recommend that you also view all the other videos in our options playlist. You can find our options playlist under the playlist tab on our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. And if you hit view full playlist, you'll find we have a number of additional videos with detailed tips, techniques, etc. on how to trade options. So again, we would highly recommend you also view the other videos available in our options playlist on our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. We hope that all helps. You can also find a direct link to our options playlist in the description box below. And we again hope that all helps. Thank you again for watching episode 4 in our series on option strategies for beginners with examples. We hope that you found this information and these option strategies for beginners with examples helpful to you, as well as the enhancements to our option strategies, to our tools, how you can get access to those tools, which again we hope will help assist you with making money with your options trading, help you succeed in your trading career. Please let us know what you think of all of these option strategies for beginners with examples. What do you think of the tools? Are there any further enhancements? Are there further tools that you would like to see us develop and offer to you to help you make money when you're options trading or succeed in your trading career? If you have any questions about any of these option strategies, etc., any further feedback, all of which you can put any questions, comments, feedback in the comments below this video in our Discord. Our Discord is free to join. You can find an invite to our Discord in the description box below. Also, we have a Facebook group, and you can always contact us directly via any of our social media sites. You should be able to find links, direct links to all of those in the description box below. So again, let us know what you think of these option strategies for beginners with examples. What other episodes would you like to see in this series on option strategy for beginners with examples? And we will do what we can to accommodate such requests. So again, we hope that this all helps you make money with your options trading and succeed in your trading career. Good luck and have a great trading week. The content of this video was produced by BeachBum Trading. We hope you will choose to also join us in the BeachBum Trading community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit us at our homepage at beachbumtrading.com, the bum without the U. Similarly on Twitter, BeachBum Trading, bum without the U. On Facebook and in our BeachBum Trading Facebook group. Please follow us on Pinterest and on Instagram. All of the links to our social media sites will be included in the description box below, and we hope you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Thank you. We also cordially want to invite you to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, where we can have discussions on all topics related to trading, success in trading, investing, etc. You can see alerts when we make trades, changes to our watch lists, etc. So again, please join us in the new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server. You should be able to find a link in the description box below. You can also find a link in the social media category on our webpage, beachbumtrading.com, without the bum without the U, and also in the link section on the About page of our YouTube channel, etc. So again, we look forward to seeing you in the BeachBum Trading Community Discord server soon. Wave and say hello. BeachBum Trading also now has a site on Patreon. If you are willing and able to help support our efforts to produce all the content and help you achieve the financial freedom you want, deserve, to be able to live the BeachBum lifestyle or any other kind of lifestyle you would like, and you're willing and able to help support our efforts in these regards, we hope you'll choose to visit our Patreon page. You can get access to our new BeachBum Trading community Discord server, which is currently under construction, but you will get access to the Discord server by supporting us through Patreon. Again, this is all currently under construction, but you can see we just have the default levels, membership levels, but again, each level allows support, allows access to our Discord. We're also posting our trade positions initially in our Discord, and again, we greatly appreciate any support that you're willing and able to provide. So thank you for your consideration. Another way that you can help support BeachBum Trading and being able to produce frequent quality content for you for free on YouTube, etc., is in addition to subscribing to our BeachBum Trading channel, hitting the like button on our videos, and hitting the notify so you're alerted when we release further videos. You can also choose to show your support for BeachBum Trading with a super thanks, which you can find below this video. If you hit the heart with the $sign, the super thanks, again, you can financially support BeachBum Trading in whatever amount that you wish, and we greatly appreciate your support, and that will help us, again, be able to produce frequent quality content that we can provide for you and all your fellow BeachBum traders around the world for free on YouTube. So again, we greatly appreciate all of your support, and thank you very much. Thank you again for watching our video. We hope that you liked it. If so, please smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. Please share this video with your fellow traders and friends. And please give us your feedback and any recommendations for improvement in the comments section below. And let us know what else we can do to help you in your trading career. Thank you again, good luck, and have a great trading day. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left-hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right-hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right-hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left-hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.